Hello, all you beautiful people. My name is Sarah, and I am the creator here at Breathe and Bloom. So I have been MIA forever, it feels like. COVID really took us all by storm, and for me, it really pushed me to lose touch with big piece of myself. So what I have been up to, though, is I've been getting really interested in oracle and tarot readings. And I wanted to make one today. So this is my very first video that I've ever made, other than for friends. But what I wanted to do was do a pick a card. I have 3 decks here, and basically what this is for is if you're interested in finding out a little bit more about someone that you're romantically involved with. So it can be a crush, it can be a current partner, it can be an ex, it can be someone that you're just connected to, that you're kind of feeling unsure about, or you just need extra guidance. So basically this is going to be what their 5D self would like to tell you. And what I mean by that is basically their soul, like what on a soul level do they feel for you. Because being human, we're working, we're living, we're surviving, we're stuck in our 3D ego minds, and that can have a lot of, we can have guards up, we can have barriers, we can have different patterns that we've been stuck in from all the things we've gone in our life. And sometimes it's hard to really communicate on a way that we really want to. So I think this is a fun first reading for me to do, and I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you like it, and I'm gonna try to continue on with this. One thing that I've noticed about myself is I get all or nothing about things, but I want to stop not wasting my time. I've learned a lot from watching other videos and tarot readers, but I want to just start putting my own stuff out there and see how it does. So good luck, and I hope you like it. Bye. Tarot with a really cute heartstone. Not really familiar with what type that is. And then this is group number 3. So this is the Angel Oracle by Doreen Virtue. And then it also has an amber little elephant. This was actually my grandma's. So yeah, take some deep breaths and then pick the deck that it draws you in. And then I will have the timestamps below to skip right to your deck. All right, for those of you who chose deck number 1, this is for you. I'm gonna set my timer here because I want to do just about 10 minutes for every deck. This is actually the first time that I've really given a reading with this deck. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. And so here we go. I'd like to invite the white light and the Holy Spirit into this reading. Help. Oh, all right. That came out. 8 of Cups. 8 of Emotions. Cups and emotions are the same. So basically, I'm going to pull 4 cards and then we'll go from there. So what does deck number 1's person, all right, want to say about them? All right, the Fool, the 4 of Emotions. Interesting. I think this is the one. It was calling me out. The Muse of Emotions. I have never seen that card before. This deck is so beautiful. The bottom of the deck energy is the Empress. Interesting. Okay. So, usually I go by the first card is strongest. The 8 of Emotions or 8 of Cups in traditional tarot usually means walking away from something. And followed by the 4 of Emotions, I feel like they're trying to like leave behind this down, dark kind of feeling that they've been having. Maybe they've been going through a lot of insecurities, and they kind of want to leave that behind. Because basically this followed by the Fool, what that's telling me is that they're ready to take a leap into a new direction. So it could be in regards to you. I'm going to need to clarify here, but they are kind of feeling just like they've been stuck in their head a lot. These are very emotions, obviously. It's an emotional thing that they've been going through. And they're kind of at ends with like feeling this like torn feeling with you. The Muse of Emotions, I'm going to have to look that up in my book here because I've never seen that card before. This deck is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Let's just look at this. Muse of Emotions. So, keywords: compassion, joy, freedom to feel all emotions as a way of self-discovery, transcendent states of bliss, meditation, inner calm, knowing, being totally in touch with your desires, and balanced, peaceful emotions, avoiding moodiness, rinsing of the shadow. So that, to me, kind of stands to reason. They've been feeling very at ends with a decision to make with you, and they're ready to kind of let all that go. They have been in their shadow, so their insecurities have been really weighing on them, and I think that they're kind of coming to this understanding of what they need to do in this situation with you. The bottom of the deck energy is the Empress, and that is Taurus energy. Basically, the Empress is all abundant. It's a very loving, nurturing card. It is it usually signals growth. So I think this person, that's what they love about you. Like, you have helped them to step into a different version of themselves. And then they also feel like you are just absolutely beautiful. The Empress is actually all the queens combined in tarot. So you could really have different, maybe Venetian qualities within yourself. So Taurus or Libra, or even that could be somewhere in your chart. But they just feel very safe and drawn to you. So I'm going to get some, I'll put this over here. I'm going to get some clarity on the Eight of Emotions, because I'm just curious, like, are they walking away from something internally, like in their mind, or actually physically? Like, what is Pile 1's person walking or leaving behind? What are they leaving behind, Spirit? Sorry, this deck is so fresh and new, it's like hard to really get going here, but what is deck number 1's person walking or leaving behind here? Okay, Seven of Swords. So that tells me they're leaving behind the feeling of holding back, being sneaky with their true emotions. Maybe they've been wearing a bit of a mask in regards of this relationship. They're not really saying their true feelings. They just have this kind of wall up. They kind of don't really let you know what's on their mind. So they're really ready to leave that behind because they're ready to take this leap towards you, because you're kind of all that they can think of right now, and they've been feeling really down about the fact that they can't really come towards you or actually express what's really been on their mind. Let's look into the Fool. Why is the Fool here? Spirit, why is the Fool here for deck number 1's person? Why is the Fool here? Eight of Swords. Interesting. Yeah, like, they've been going through a lot of turmoil. Like, they feel like they want to take this, like leap forward into, like, having a really good discussion with you, but they're very much in their head about it. Like, they have a very overactive mind. So I need one more clarifier for that. Why is the Eight of Inspiration here? Okay. The Nine of Voices. Yeah, like, I think even, like, look at this card, like, even at night, like, you can see they're sleeping. It's always on their mind, like, what they've been kind of keeping from you. I'm not saying it's anything bad or sneaky. It could just be the depths of their feelings for you. It can also be they are just feeling really insecure about moving forwards in this relationship, and it's something that keeps them up at night. and they think about making this leap with you, especially at nighttime is what I'm getting. They are daydreaming, well, having deep thoughts about it. So interesting. Okay. So I want to pull, why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here? The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, they're ready to come out of their... This is the Hermit in upright. That's Virgo energy. But when it's in upright, it means recluse, taking time to yourself to reflect, to get clarity. But I think they've been doing that a lot. And it being in reverse, like they're ready to come towards you. Like they're really... And even if they are in your environment, they're ready to actually open up. They're really feeling the pull to express what's actually been going on their mind, because maybe you've been noticing that they have been a little distant, or you're kind of questioning like, what's going on? Like, are you feeling good about us? Or, you know, it's very interesting. I want to get some messages from your person. I'm going to pull 4 of these written messages. We can get a better idea of what. So if deck number 1's person could say anything to them, Spirit, what would they say? Deck number 1's person could say anything to them, what would they say? That one was kind of calling me. I will reveal my true feelings soon. That's so funny. It's basically what I was just saying. Okay, so they've been really feeling like this, like they're walking away from the insecurities. They've been like, this is them. Like they're feeling like, man, like I'm just not good. Like I'm really feeling like I'm letting this slip through my fingers, or they're just feeling really down about it. They're ready to take this leap towards you, but at the same time, they're up at night really dwelling on it, thinking about it, having sleepless nights. I will reveal my true feelings soon. Okay, Spirit, what else would pile number 1's person say to them if they could? There's not a day that goes by where you're not on my mind. Yeah, they've been obsessively kind of thinking about this a lot. They really are trying to find the words. I feel like their throat chakra is really blocked right now. They've been really like... They have you on this pedestal, like you are, and this can be male or female, but they look at you as this all-abundant person. Like they really, yeah, they're struggling. Okay, Spirit, what would deck number 1's person say to them if they could? I find you so attractive, and I love the way that you don't even notice. So this is kind of like giving me the impression that maybe you don't even really know who this person is. Kind of gives me like a secret admirer kind of vibe. Even if you had someone in mind, this could be somebody different, because judging by how they've been really feeling this insecure, kind of trapped, like don't know how to move forward vibe, they could be someone in your circle that you don't really know who it is. One more message, Spirit. What would this person say to deck number 1 if they had the chance? I have matured and I understand things differently now. So yeah, this can be for a few different ones. Like I said, it could be a crush. Someone has a crush on you. It can also be someone that, like an ex, or somebody that has really been going through all of these thoughts about you. They've kind of woken up to what this relationship or this connection it really is. Maybe they have been giving you the impression like they're hot and cold. They're not really like as consistent as you would like for them to be. But I think like seeing this and like this, like they're really going through it. So I think you need to just be a bit patient with them if you have this person in mind. And if you didn't have anyone in mind and you're just kind of curious of this said, then I think there's going to be someone coming towards you. And yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'm going to move on to deck number 2. Have a wonderful evening. All right, if you chose deck number 2, this is for you. I'm going to start my timer here. Going to try to do around 11 minutes for every deck. This is my OG deck. This is the original tarot. It is a deck that I'm really comfortable with, so let's get going here. So for deck number 2, Spirit, what does this person that deck number 2 has in mind, what would they like to say to them? Would the white light and the Holy Spirit please come forward and guide this reading for deck number 2? What would their person in mind like to say to them? Cut the deck. All right, let's start going. I'm going to pull 4 cards and then we'll get clarity if we need it. And this card's really calling out to me. Interesting. Okay, so the Hierophant is actually Taurus energy. It's in reverse here. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles, interesting. Okay. These 2. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy is the 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so very interesting. So what this is kind of telling me, I always do first card out, the strongest. The Hierophant in upright is tradition, spirituality, can also be religion, so beliefs, that kind of thing, something more traditional. Commitment can also be like marriage. In reverse, it's kind of giving me the sense that this person is kind of struggling with the fact they don't really feel like they're connected to themselves spiritually. They also are kind of giving you the impression that they aren't really ready for a solid commitment. That's kind of like what they've been feeling, essentially. Like maybe they are just, I'm gonna have to clarify that, but they are kind of in this place where they're unsure of what they want to do forward. But then next being the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like they're really holding on to you though still. They're not really feeling ready to kind of take this like leap with you or to move into the next direction, but yet they're still holding on to you very tightly. And also this can be, they're feeling really kind of like secretive. They're not really holding, or they're not like expressing what's truly on their mind. They're kind of holding it like their card is close to their chest. The 7 of Pentacles being in reverse, I feel like they're kind of they're feeling like unsure about like how they want to like move forward with this. Like I think they're feeling a little like defeated a little bit. And the 8 of Wands is basically like when it's an upright, it's fast communication. So maybe this person hasn't been talking to you as much as they normally do. They're kind of feeling to me like they're just taking some time to really realize like and think about like what it is that they want from this situation. And then the back of the deck energy being the 3 of Swords. When it's an upright, it's oh, but that's beautiful underneath. Okay, so basically like when it's an upright, it's heartache, it's heartbreak, it's pain. So I think they're really they're trying to get over some like heartache either with you or something that's happened in their past, and they're just like really focusing on that. And I think like they're trying to just like heal themselves right now. This is ideally what they do want with you, but there's a lot of baggage that they're experiencing. They are really just at ends with themselves. I don't think it's anything to do with you. I think it's just something that they've gone through that's really like put them in this position. So they're really trying to let that go. They're really trying to heal their heart chakra and move towards this with you. This is ideally like what they want. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. I'm gonna just continue with the reading here. So I'm gonna put these there. I really want some clarification on the Hierophant because I'm kind of interested on what that means. Like if that's like a commitment thing, or if it's just them not really listening to their intuition and they're kind of just living in their 3D self. All right. Yeah, they are feeling heartbroken. Basically, there's just been something like either within the relationship or in their past that has really hurt them. And I feel like it's creating a lot of blocks towards you. They just have a lot of maybe trust issues going on, or they're just feeling really torn at like where to move from here because they're really triggered. I think they're going maybe through a dark night of the soul right now. Basically means that they're just struggling with a lot of internal hurt that they've gone through. Like you look at these swords. Swords are really painful things, but as I said, this is what they do want with you, but they're really going through some internal things right now. And then the Wheel of Fortune usually means something really like good luck is on your side. This being in reverse, like they just feel like kind of the world's been out to get them lately, like that nothing is really working out for them. They've just been really feeling a little bit like stuck. No, I do need some more clarification on the Eight of Wands here. Why, Spirit, why is the Eight of Wands here for deck number 2? What is the Eight of Wands doing here for deck number 2? The Chariot, yeah. Yeah, like, so basically, so the Chariot is Cancer energy, and that's in reverse. They're kind of, it's at a standstill. I feel like this relationship is kind of like not really moving right now. It's kind of stagnant. The Six of Pentacles following that, like they once in this relationship were a lot more communicative with you. They were talking a lot more regularly with you. There was flirtiness. There was a lot more action kind of happening. And now it's kind of just stagnant. It's not moving. There's not an equal give and take that on like what they feel is there's just hasn't been an equal give and take. It can also be because that they've been going through this heartache and really trying to release the baggage from the past, whether it's been with you or something else that they've dealt with, and they just feel like they've had to kind of distance themselves because of that. And maybe you kind of feel like you're just not understanding. You're just, so you've been pulling back essentially. Like this usually means equal give and take, and there really hasn't been. So maybe you have been reaching out to this person more, or you've tried and you've kind of felt like it's gotten nowhere. Oh, this poor person. I feel like they want this with you. This is what they dream of. It's full fulfillment. But before this can happen, they really do have to let go of the heartache and all of this like pain that they've gone through. You know, like they want to work on this with you, but right now in their headspace, you can't pull, like you can't love if you're pulling from an empty cup is basically what I want to say. So Spirit, if you had some messages for deck number 2, what would their person say to them right now? They could say anything at all. What would their person say to them? Sorry, these cards. What would their person say to them right now? I hear you through telepathy. So I think you guys really do have a strong soul tie connection. I think you were put in each other's life to really grow each other. I think you're communicating through thought right now. Okay, that's beautiful. What would deck number 2's person say to them if they could say anything at all? I lied to you when I said I didn't care. Yeah, they care a lot. Like, they really do. They're going through it, whether it seems like it or not. They're really, really focused on this. This is what they want. But when they're feeling this and they're stuck in their 3D self, their insecurities, their doubt, and they're feeling pained, they can't offer you that. They feel very ill-equipped, and I think, oh, it's sad. If person number 2 could say anything to them at all, what would they say? I don't know why I keep denying my feelings. Yeah, it's because they have a lot of wounds. They probably have some blockages in their heart chakra, because when you go through pain in your life, your defense mechanism is to grow just some walls, you know? And I feel like they want to really express themselves. Like, they're holding on to you so tightly right now. And it doesn't seem like it, but they're going through it. I think that they really, really want to move this forward with you. If deck number 2's person could say anything at all, can you give us one more message, Spirit? What would they say? I miss you. You're constantly on my mind. No, they do. This is what they want. They envision this with you, but they just have a lot of things that they haven't healed from. They haven't released from their past. Maybe their childhood. Maybe they have some childhood wounds, some family wounds that they haven't let go of. And I think that that is what they are really wanting to do. So I think you should just be patient with this person. And who knows, maybe this is how you feel about somebody, right? With tarot, it's the energies can be vice versa. So that's always something to keep in mind. But yeah, this is all I have for you, deck 2. I hope that this provided you some guidance, and have a wonderful night. If you chose deck number 3 with this Angel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue and my grandma's beautiful amber pendant, I love you, Grandma, miss you every day, then this is for you. So I'm going to set the timer. I've been aiming for around 12 minutes per deck. So this deck was the very first deck I ever received. It's been good to me. It's a nice deck. It's big. I got little hands, so you gotta bear with me. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pull 4 cards. This is what the person in mind for deck number 3 wants to say to them. This one is really jumping out at me. Okay, so what do they feel for you? White light and Holy Spirit, please come to this reading. Guide me to give messages to deck number 3. What do they need to hear? What does deck number 3's person have in mind for them right now? What does deck number 3's person have in mind for them right now? How do they truly feel about them? Okay. Interesting. I will go over these once I've done pulling. Okay. Interesting. One more card, please, Spirit. Okay. Okay, back of the deck energy is the Star in reverse. Very interesting. Okay, so basically, I really feel like this person really, they think the world of you. They think of you as this Queen of Earth. Basically, first card is usually strongest for me, and you're really stable for them. They do kind of have you on this pedestal. They look at you as, well, you're the Queen of Earth, right? It can be Earth energy, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You may have that in your chart, maybe they do, but they look at you as someone who has it all together, and you're just kind of that person that they can lean on. But basically, being the 4 of Earth after, what that's kind of telling me is they're kind of holding back a little bit, or they're really like holding on to their feelings for you. They're not really sharing too much right now. They're kind of, I don't know, if you look at this person, they're kind of just, they're not in the best like place. They're kind of just feeling a little bit like down. She's not really looking like she's having the best time. And then the Dreamer is in reverse. So this card says, a leap of faith, follow your dreams. They're kind of feeling like, they're not really feeling like up to, like, they're not feeling the best about themselves right now. They're kind of feeling like they want to move things forward, and they want to like jump and the net will appear, but they're kind of just focusing, I feel too, they're kind of just focusing on their career right now. They're not really too focused on love, it feels to me. The Knight of Earth being in reversed, it's so knights are always like in quickly with action, but being in reverse, I think that like they're kind of just taking their time with this situation. They're not really sure, like they kind of don't really know how you stand. Basically the bottom of the deck is kind of showing me this too. So the Star, that's Aquarian energy, being in reverse, I feel like they have kind of like lost hope either within themselves or the situation. They don't really know what to do from this point forward. I feel like they're just kind of coasting through life. They do see you as a great option for them, but they're kind of just like, I don't know. Oh, this card. I need some clarity on the Four of Earth. Oh, the Queen of Fire in reverse. Yeah, they are, they're not feeling very confident right now. They're kind of feeling, they're in their feels a little bit about maybe you or just what they're going through. They're not really feeling extremely motivated to move this forward. They're kind of at a standstill. I would like some clarity on the Dreamer here. Why is the Dreamer here? The Dreamer is also the Fool in tarot, so it's a leap of faith. All right, so there's the King of Earth, King and Queen of Earth. Damn, yeah, you guys have a very, very powerful spiritual connection. So there's no gender in tarot. This is just energy. So you could be asking about your divine masculine, and this is what they're thinking of you as Queen of Earth. They're really working to get themselves in a place financially and career-wise to be that person for you. They really want to provide. They want to be up to par with you, right? So before that they can make this leap, or whether it be a crush or something, like move this relationship forward, or you're already with this person, they're kind of not really putting much action into you until they start feeling really good within themselves. They're kind of just like, this is their pure focus. Like I said before, they're kind of more focused on career right now. There's a lot of Earth in here, so you could be dealing with somebody who has Earth in their chart, and you could have Earth in your chart. The Wheel. Yeah, it's in reverse. They're kind of going through old patterns that they've been kind of stuck in. I feel like it's kind of keeping them stuck in like this lack mentality. I feel like they don't really know how to deal with their emotions, so they're kind of just like putting all their effort into their career, also to really provide for you and to be the person that they think you deserve, but they're kind of just going through certain things in their life that haven't really been serving them. Okay. I'm curious why the Star is here, Spirit. Why is the Star here? Can you tell? What is deck number 3 trying to let us know with the Star in reverse? Why is the Star in reverse? 8 of Air, 8 of Swords. They've been going through a lot of like mental kind of anxiety, I feel. They feel like they're kind of trapped with it, whether that be like in their work situation, like maybe that's why they're so focused on work right now, like, or they could just be feeling trapped within their own limitations within their mind. They're not really feeling super confident right now to take action forward. Interesting. Okay, I need to get some more clarity on Knight of Earth. Why is the Knight of Earth here in reverse, Spirit? Why is the Knight of Earth here in reverse? Balance, Temperance, and Tarot. Yeah, they are, they're really, like, being patient. They're not in a rush to really jump forward with things with you, because they're recognizing that they have a lot of stuff they need to take care of financially, or even like material wise. They're just feeling like their own life is kind of just not really in the best place right now. So they're just like really kind of waiting on divine timing with everything, I think. They're kind of just, I need one more clarifier here for the 8 of Air. Still this one, I'm still curious. Why are they feeling trapped? Why is 8 of Air here? Why are they feeling trapped? What is deck number 3's person feeling trapped about, Spirit? 7 of Air, Fire. Yeah, they are feeling kind of defensive, I think, towards you. Maybe there has just been some, I wouldn't say arguments, but there's been some things that have come up that have made you feel that they don't think of you like this. And it could be because they're maybe distancing themselves, or they're not really like showing you the attention and love that you really want from them. And I think maybe that they've been feeling kind of trapped, like in this defensive mode with you, because they don't want to really let you know how like insecure they're feeling with their job and their purpose right now. They're kind of just like trying to keep that on the DL, because they think of you as their queen and they want to be your king. They don't want to really let you down, you know. Let's get some messages from deck 3's deck 3's person. Spirit, what would deck 3's person say to them if they could? Anything at all. What would deck 3's person say to them if they could say anything at all? There's not a day that goes by that you're not on my mind. Yep, for sure. You are their focal point. What would deck number 3's person say to them if they could? Anything at all? There's something different about you. I like it. No, yeah, you're very unique to them. You are this Queen of Earth. You are just very warm and stable, and they feel very at home in your presence. I think they put a lot of pressure on themselves to really impress you. If deck number 3's person could say anything at all to them, what would they say? What would they say? I miss you. You're constantly on my mind. Sweet. Okay, one more, Spirit. What would deck number 3's person say to them if they could? I miss you regardless of how things seem on the outside. So 2, I miss you. So you could be at a distance from this person, or you could just be, because of COVID, not being able to see them as much, or this could even be an ex. Maybe you guys are taking some time apart and it's felt very cold and defensive, because they are really trying to get their stuff together, and they're in their mind a lot about it, and they don't really know how to move forward, especially with this Queen of Fire. And like they have a lot of goals and a lot of things they want to accomplish, but they're not really sure how to achieve that. So yeah, I hope that this provided you some peace of mind, and I will talk to you again. Have a wonderful evening.